Grand Rising, Kingdom Greetings, Great Awakening. Welcome to the Transitioning Table family. It's good to have each and every one of you. I look forward to one day meeting some of you as I am meeting a few so far. And I'm grateful for those who have made the bold step and the brave step the, to come to the continent, to relocate. And so it is with a great honor to welcome our brothers and sisters, our comrades, fellow co laborers, and awakened ones, enlightened ones, chosen ones, star seed, whatever path on this journey that you're on. Just welcome, welcome. Let no man, no woman, no one judge you where you are in your journey. Because your journey is personal. It's all about you. That collective craziness and stuff like that, they had us all mixed up and locked up in. Um, Detox yourself. Yeah. Detoxify yourself from the mindset of religion. I would say that and say it time and time again. I feel I'm so liberated. I'm so grateful. I'm so humbled. I'm so honored. I am so at peace. Yeah, that one there, that rat race and that um, of religion. Hey, my king brother, God, good to have you. You know, I'm just so at peace to not having to be a part of the circus, to be out of their matrix. Yes, there are certain things that still are in place. There are certain systems that are still are in place. But in the meantime and in between time, we could get to um, enjoy what I would say, enjoy what's happening, enjoy what's going on, enjoy the ride, enjoy the journey. So I just wanted to come today and just share. There's so much going on. There's so much trying to grab our attention. You got the Olympics that is going on in Paris, and everybody is talking about the pale horse of the Olympics at this moment. We got so much going on here in Kenya, with the Gen Zs and the uprising and the revolution that is taking place. There's so much that is going on, even in America apparently with Yellowstone Park and then with the Grand Canyon and all of these different things that are happening. So all of this exposure, all of these things are happening simultaneously. Or you say all at once. Yeah, all these things are happening all at once. Why? Because something is trying to grab your attention, even in terms of what do you call it? The election thing with Biden stepping down. And hey, listen, it is so much troubles in the world. Oh goodness. I'm just, yes. And so I want us to, I came here to help you a little bit as best as I possibly can, as best as I possibly can help you. And how is that? Um, to tell you, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Enjoy. Don't. I'm trying to find something that I wanted to share. Um, enjoy the ride. You know, enjoy. Enjoy everything that's happening, because everything that is happening around us is also happening inside of us. Also a part of our experience collectively and individually. And the highest level to get to the place of peace, I'm trying to. The highest level to get to the place of peace is realizing that you are in control of you. You are in control of you. And also, what you see happening around you in your spheres of influence is a part of which you created also by way of your thoughts, the way of your speech, or what you spoke, what you said. Um, yeah. So you are a part of creating the life, the environment that you want, that you are manifesting around you. We think that only, especially when you come to Christianity and come to church, we only want to manifest a car and a house and husband and a wife and children. We think that, and money. We think that's the only part of manifesting. No, our whole life experience, our whole journey here, from birth until we decide to exit this world, all of it is a part of us. Nothing happens outside of our participation. Could y'all imagine? Excuse me. I had put a piece of peanut inside my mouth, so it's like getting to me now. But everything that is happening is a part of us. If we say we are one, watch this now. Let me go to it, because a majority of us come out of either one religion or the other, whether it's Islam or Muslim or Christianity or whatever. We all come out of one form of religion. And religion told us that we are one. And they didn't lie. But even as we are one, we're still a fractal part of the one. We are just a little small, like the tip of a pen or a tip of a needle, part of the whole. And so I don't know if y'all remember some of my older videos where I used to say, it's all a big puzzle and we all have a part to play. We all have a part to play. And so in playing our part, it's all about how we see ourselves, how we see our surroundings, what are we speaking out of our mouth to create our utopia, our place of peace and stuff like that. They tell us all these things with these mudras and these symbols. And if I miss and do this, oh my goodness, I part of a Messianic lodge or one of these different things. And not understanding all of these things was birthed out of us. It is what we do with it. It's like this pen, right? I can use this pen to write. I can use this pen to draw. I can use this pen to sign my signature on legal documents. Or I can use this pen to stab somebody to death. The purpose of the pen being made was to use it to write. But how I use it is what I intend. So I'm saying to you, all of the information that you have going out there with all that is going on and stuff like that, it is how you use the information gained. You can use it for good, or you can use it for evil. You can use it to better yourself and put yourself in a place of peace, or you could allow it to get to you and have you in a place of anxiety. You see? So information is about, it's like how they tell us, oh, money is evil and da 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 da. No, we need the fiat currency. We need this currency to do some things because we're still in their system. Until we create our own system, until we get out from among them, we need their system. You understand? I'm trying to find something. We need a system. We need their fiat currency. And so while we need their fiat currency, we also need to what? Govern ourselves. Govern ourselves. So I just want to say, as what came to me when I saw the the pale horse that is in the Olympics, because a lot of us can watch the Olympics because it's entertaining. Wait, I would not say, oh, don't watch the Olympics. No, it's entertaining. And there was this lady, she said, she's seeing so many countries that she didn't even know exist because people fail to realize Africa, the continent is coming alive now. Cote d'Ivoire and all of these other places, New Guinea, are all in the Olympics. Why? It's exposure time. It's time for us to come alive. They failed to realize that the Olympics started with us. It did not start with them. Anything that is us, they hijack, kidnap, plagiarize. So now you realize it. This continent called Africa, they only said we had 54 countries, but there's more. There's more. And this Olympics is showing them. So now, and so now the end of their system came to an end in 2019. Their system came to an end in 2019. But what they did is they hijacked. At least they tried. YouTube, this is for educational purposes only. This is not, so y'all know how YouTube is with these algorithms and stuff like that. I had enough of my videos taken down from them. But the system ended, that dispensation. See, people was expecting the world to come to an end. People was taught that the Messiah was coming out of the clouds and all this different stuff. There was going to be this rapture and all this different, because that's what they liken all of these things unto, this pale horse and the black horse and the red horse and stuff like that. Not understanding these things are esoteric. There's symbolism that they put inside there to let them know exactly where they are in the chess game. But we took it so literal because it was pounding our heads. Yes, master, the pale horse is dead. 1/4 of the world is going to die, and and all this different stuff. And we stay focusing on all these different, everything these people do is symbolic to timing what they want to release next. Their game. They're showing their hands to one another, but us, because we're so busy just living, heads in the cloud, kind of living, we so religiously caught up. And let me tell you something, some of us will come out of Christianity and came into the Bantu awakening, still came out with all that religion attached to us still. We refuse to let religion go. It's like religion got a chokehold on our people. And the very religion they give us, when we scrutinize and pick it apart, they tell us some things about our own self. They tell us a whole lot of things about ourselves that we won't pay attention to. They tell us this is a world without end. They tell us that. They show you the different empires, the Medes and the Persians and this thing and the next thing and all this different stuff. And they show you at the end, quote unquote, Daniel's dreams with the statue, with the toes, the clay and the iron don't mix. Pay attention, family. That's why I say, let me come and do this. Let me come back and let me come and tell them, sit back and just watch. You don't have to say a word this time. Just be. Just be. Your very thoughts, your very essence, your very presence will bring about the change. I'm telling you, family, we are in the best of times ever. I am so happy they brought the pale horse. I mean, I'm looking for all the commentaries. I'm looking for all the breakdowns. I'm looking for all the people who can talk about this pale horse. Maybe we need to talk about this pale horse on the High Vibe Tribe. Yeah, you understand? I'm looking forward to all of the explanations and the breakdowns that they're going to bring I'm looking forward to it. You know? But one thing I know, two things for sure, and three things for certain. Africa, the continent of Africa, is coming alive. The sleeping giant is awake, and there's no putting her back to sleep. Mama is awake, and there's no putting her back to sleep. And those of us who know about Big Mama, those of us who come from melanated households, know when Mama wake and the house ain't clean, what's gonna happen? When Mama wakes up and the children got the house in a mess, everybody got to run around trying to clean up, or that belt coming out, and there's a lashing taking place. Aren't we seeing the lashing taking place in some of these nations? Family! Oh my gosh. There's a lashing taking place. Children are scrambling, trying to clean up and get it right. But you still get whooping because why? You should not have dirtied it up in the first place. So even after you clean up the house, there's still a whooping that transpires. Yep, there's still punishment. In spite of you clean it up and you try to do, there's still a whooping. So Mama is waking up. Mama Africa is waking up. I understand, and I'm hearing my brothers and sisters there in the West, in the diaspora, about Grand Canyon and it being Egypt and all that different stuff. If we pay attention to what they say in the scripture, there again, the scripture said, according to the game plan, the script that they write out, it said that they will be taken into what? Egypt again. And if we understand and know, they renamed the ocean, which is called the Atlantic Ocean, which was what? The Ethiopian Sea. Yep. We know they changed the continent name on several occasions. The continent also was named Ethiopia one time before. They just have that little small portion called Ethiopia. And all other names. Just like, okay, for me, I get all kind of names. Mommy, Nana, auntie, sister, cousin, wife. You understand? Teacher, apostle, prophet, prophetess. What else? Kimpavita, enlightened one, Wambui, Shaman, daughter. So name change according to who you are to the people that are calling you. I hope I'm making some sense to some of you. I hope that, you're catching some of these things that the most that is just I'm just what you call it, a vessel. Yeah, I'm just a vessel right now, just empty of just transmuting information, transmitting, not transmuting, transmitting information as it's downloaded. Yeah, I'm just a vessel transmitting, like a radio station. You turn it into the right frequency, and you will get some information coming from that station. Yeah. Station identification. Sit back and just watch. You don't have to say a word this time around. You don't have to get yourself upset. Oh, I hate these Mazongos. Oh, I hate these da-da-da. Oh, I hate this da-da-da. Oh, I hate da-da-da-da. No, boo-boo. Don't get yourself upset. Don't get out of character. Don't become frustrated. What Mom used to say one time, go zip your lip. Sit back, be quiet. Hush. Watch it play out. So the pale horse represents death. Who is dying? What is dying? Is it their system dying? I don't know. Is it? Is it their system? it? This is something that came into my head. You know, they tell us about Esau and Jacob. I know, right? I know it's hard to not get pissed off. Yeah, and I'm not saying don't you can get pissed off, right? But don't let it cause you to respond because it ain't what sometimes what people do to us is how we respond to it. You know, they tell us a soft answer, turn away rat. Sometimes when we get so angry and we want to say something, and when we say something, it will cause somebody to say something else. And when they say something, then we say something else. You understand? Then that cause that friction back and forward. But if we let them say what they want to say, and we actually look at them and say, laugh, look at this fool. You say, yeah, I'm the idiot. I believe what you're saying. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got two big ears and a tail wagging behind. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on. Right. No, I ride my back. Right. You won't let me ride my back no more. What happens to donkeys when after a while they stop? And you can't move them. And that's where we need to be. We need to now get to that place where us they can't move us. Nothing they do move us anymore. Because everything they do it for a reaction. Y'all think that killing of that young lady in America, headshot just before the elections. That's for a response. That's for a reaction. They want you to get angry. They want you to get out in the street. They want your frustration. They want your anger. They feed off of that energy. That negative energy to them is food. Yes, it's wrong. Yes, that's hard. And he put it on camera. And he brag about it. Don't worry about getting no medical aid. That one over. She's a done deal. That's a wrap. That day I was like, I didn't even want to. Oh, I'm happy that that download came back. I didn't want to acknowledge it because it was like so heartbreaking how somebody called for help. And instead of getting help, she got her life taken away from her. Literally. I mean, bold. All of that is for a response. Remember who was the last person before the elections? George Floyd. They're looking for a response. They're looking for an outburst. They're looking for rage. They're looking for anger. They're looking for protest. They're looking for unrest. This is what they're looking for. They're looking for your energy. They're looking for your vitality. So they could do what? Kill some more. Get some more innocent blood. So they can eat. Y'all think cannibalism stopping? Cannibalism ain't stop. Cannibalism still alive and well. And I talk about here on the continent. I talk about in America. And people, they still cannibalism still strong. So don't allow yourself to become so broken, so caught up in what they're doing that you forget why they're doing what they're doing. And I guess sometimes that's why the Most High, the Divine Creator, would allow us to do videos like this now and then to help us to pull back in and breathe. That we don't get ourselves enraged. That we go there, become, what they call it, vigilantes. They saw that they didn't get you angry with Trump. They didn't get you angry with Biden. They didn't get you, so they tried this headshot on this woman. Wow. Frustrating. Anger. Bitterness. Don't give it to them. Don't give them what they want. Sit back, relax, and just watch. You don't have to say a word. That's when they don't understand. When you go silent, they don't know what you're thinking. When you don't respond, they don't know how you're feeling. I could be smiling. Listen to me. I is smiling. I could be so frustrated, so angry. But guess what? I learned something today. Today. It was a hard pill to swallow, but it was a good pill. Because you're excited, don't mean everybody else excited for you or with you. And guess what? Don't let no one steal that from you to cause you to go to a place where as you lose your joy. You lose your happiness. So yes, they got the pale horse on the Olympics. Yes, they tried to get this woman to become the first female president in America. Yes, you're getting to see all these new countries. But they ain't actually new. They're old countries, but they just want to recognize. I think it's by the UN, but now they're being recognized on the continent, all of them on the continent. Yes, you saw Sudan. They're only 13 years old in terms of their independence. You see what they see how they was dealing with the basketball. It's our time. Ain't no stopping us now. You can't stop this move. This is like a train out of the station, and you can't stop this. You can't stop this. All you could do is sit back and watch and allow it to flow. We keep on saying change must come, change must come. And now that change is here, change is happening, don't get caught in the crossfire. Don't get caught in the crossfire. Don't get caught in the crossfire. Sit back. Enjoy the view. Enjoy, watch, listen to their symbolism, listen to what they're saying, and use it for your good. Use it for your higher power. Use it to catapult you into the things that you came into this earth realm to accomplish, to experience the joy, the peace, the love. Because if you get caught up in what they're doing, you would miss so much. You will miss so much. I just want to encourage you, family. I truly just came to encourage you, using this means to encourage you. Because why? We are at the precipice. You know, there's a story that they tell us about this man who led some children, some people from Pharaoh into the wilderness. This man named, they call him Moses. And this man, Moses, was very obedient to the T of everything that the divine creator tell him to do. But one day, according to the scripts that they give us, the voices they give us, the writing they gave us, this man saw the murmuring, or I should say, the murmuring and the complaining of the people. And he was told to go and speak to the rock, because the people said it was thirsty. But because he allowed them to provoke him to anger. Instead of speaking to the rock, he spoke to them. What? Speaking to the wrong people. He says, speak to the rock and tell the rock. He decided to speak to the people in anger and then take the rod and smite the rock. The sad thing about that story, and you could use it as a principle for yourself, it caused him to miss fulfilling his destiny. Or we may say that was his destiny right there. But sometimes we can allow people to hijack our destiny. We can allow people to provoke us, to get us angry. Like I said, I see you there, Hooks. You talk about how that almost broke you. You see that shooting of that woman in her head, in her house. She called for help. She called for help, and she lost her life. That could provoke you to anger and cause you to act out of character instead of lining up and doing the good that you're doing. You allow it to provoke you to anger, and the anger turns to rage, and you miss. And that's what happened. So he was at the precipice. He could see the promised land. He could stand up on the mountain, look and see the promised land. But because he allowed people to provoke him to anger, he missed it and died in the wilderness all by himself. All these things they said he did. But there's one thing, there's one thing didn't cause him not to be able to cross the. I don't know what the one. Like I said, there's so much going on. We talk about this pale horse at the Olympics. This young lady get a headshot from a police officer. There's an unrest here inside Kenya with the Gen Zs demanding that the government abide by the Constitution. You understand? For the corruption and stuff like that. And so there's so much going on. So much is being revealed. The Yellowstone Park and the explosion, what they had Hawaii and those things that happened down there, the missing children. I have never seen we have record-breaking numbers of people going missing. Record-breaking. And if you look at the record-breaking, the children and women. Some men in the midst there, but more children and women. I tell you, cannibalism is still real. Yeah, it's still real. So I encourage you, family, to sit back and just watch. Don't get yourself caught up in unnecessary warfare. We call it fights. Don't get your emotions caught up in what they're doing, because that's what they want. They want your anger. They want you in a rage. They want you out in the streets so they can shoot some more of you. That's what they want. But don't give them that. Don't give them that satisfaction. They want to fulfill their prophecy of the pale horse. 1/3 of the people die. They want to fulfill that. And only we can fulfill that when we respond to what they're doing. But we have the power. First, our thoughts. We have the power to change the trajectory of what they're trying to do. Because they're playing chess. But if you watch the board, watch their play, watch their hand, think. Don't immediate response because they push that pawns there. You hurry up and push. No. Watch. Pay attention. The best way, I think it was Muhammad Ali, I'm not sure. But I heard, even when you think about, okay, even if I used to play basketball in high school, But when you watch professional basketball players, those in the NBA and all this different stuff, or professional sport, they watch the opposing team, the team that they're going to play against. They go and watch it. They watch them. They watch their strengths and their weaknesses. Those of you who like soccer, you watch the strengths and weaknesses of the opposing team that you're about to play. Watch your enemy. Watch how they play it. They knew one dispensation was coming to an end, 2019. And what they do? Shut down. So you can be off balance and try, you can't figure out. You understand? That's what it's all about. Throwing you off guard. Get you off your A game. But if you watch, sitting silent, you'll have the upper hand. Because then they don't know what you're thinking. They don't know what you're thinking. So when they don't know what you're thinking, they can try and think for you. Hey! Yes. Tick, 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 tick. So when they don't know what you're thinking, because you won't telling them no more, you won't showing them your hands no more. Because when you're excited, oh, we can do this, and we can do the next, and we can do the next, and do the next. So they know your game plan. And when you don't talk it, you'll rush their hand. You'll force them to make a move. And then you peep their game, and game over. You got this. We got this. This is our time. I'm telling you, they was begging the Most High. They've been begging for extension. They try to beg, they try to bribe the referees to foul the game and stuff like that. They bribe this person. So they can't bribe this time. They can't bribe no one. They time up. Not even the referees can cheat. Not this. No. The referees can't even cheat. Sitting silent. Let them make their move. Don't tell them what you're thinking. Don't tell them what you're doing. Just do it. Sitting silent and watch. 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 Yes, logical. Analytical. Yes, logical and analytical. Yeah, we got to be logical and analytical thinkers. Moving with strategy. We got to be strategic. Listen, family, you all don't understand. I am so excited because I can be honest with you. I was frustrated for a moment. I was like, okay, you tell me buy this land and stuff like that. Put things in place so for people to come home, and then all of a sudden, silent. What's next? What's the next? You tell me don't go on YouTube as often no more. So I'm not going on YouTube as often no more. Sit in silence. Just watch. I'm showing you some things. I'm teaching you some things. I'm working on you. I got you to understand who you are, the power that lies inside of you, that you could use it, harness your power. That when others come, you could teach them how to use their power. Some people may not come. Some people stay right where they are in the four corners. I don't know. I see what 2012, the movie showed us. Symbolism there again. Symbolism there again. But I know exactly where I'm at now. I understand this game a little bit more than I ever understood the game of chess before. I'm not a chess player. I've never been a chess player. But I'm understanding the language. and just keep on hearing about this chess game, so I'm paying attention. And so because I'm paying attention and I'm sitting back and watching, I could practically now tell you what their next move is without them even moving. But that's because you sit and you watch. You pay attention to their past games and how they play their past games. If you pay attention to the past games, they almost run the same game at the end of every dispensation. Fair, what do you call it? Monarchy, chaos. The end of every dispensation, they always ended with chaos and fair. So you don't pay attention to the hand in the coat. You know, the hand inside the coat. The next hand, you watching this hand and not this hand moving, but the next hand in the coat moving around and moving things around. They say behind the scene. Let me peep card again. I don't know if any of you was paying attention. There was somebody who did a analysis, or let me say analysis, on the present president of the United States. And they showed you the difference in his height and his wife's height was like this when he first came into presidency. Now that he's exited, he's this tall and she's this short. How is that possible? And we know normally when people aging, they digress and not progress in terms of height growth. Pay attention. These people playing chess, man. They ain't playing checkers. They showing you how they making these masks. They could put, this could be somebody else. I could take off this mask. I ain't got on no mask though, okay? They got a whole mask of somebody else on. So you think you're talking to me? And that time you're talking to somebody else. They playing checkers. They playing chess. While you playing checkers. They playing chess while you're trying to play checkers. So don't get caught up in the distraction. Enjoy the Olympics. I'm not saying don't enjoy it. Pay attention also spiritually to it. Pay attention to the esoteric messages that is inside of it. Pay attention. Don't just only get hype and enjoyment, but pay attention to the symbolism because they're telling you something. There is a message. They do not do anything that they do not put subliminal messages back and forward to one another with. Nothing at all. Even if it's just a commercial, there is a subliminal message in it. If it's a t-shirt with a name or a number on it, there's a subliminal message inside it. How many of us know? How long ago? That man, what do you name? Who used to do the exercise? How long ago he died? How many years ago? Dr. Ruth died. And then they can come last week or week before last and talk about they just died. Richard Simmons, Dr. Ruth. How long ago these people died? Pay attention. Pay attention. All right. So, family, go out and enjoy your day. Go enjoy the sun. Go enjoy life. Go and breathe. Go and sit underneath the tree. Go and put your feet in the grass or in the dirt or in the sand. Go out. Enjoy this life that you've been given. This new day. and make the best of it. Manifest whatever it is you want. You want somebody to call, you haven't called you in a long time. Think about them. Call their name and say, give me a call. Manifest. Don't only just be about manifesting, oh, I need this $1 million. I need this $1 million. I need this $1 million. I need this. Yes, I do need this $1 million for real, because I got plenty of work I need to do. I need this. Yeah, I want it. But I don't want to need it from a desperate place. Don't need it from a desperate place. Need it from a place of gratitude. Oh, I thank so much for this $1 million. Oh, this is going to be able to do so many great things. I see that children's home. I see the school. I see my vehicle. I see me helping. I see that kitchen to be able to feed. I see that farm to be able to grow food, to be able for people to come and get what they need to eat. Do it from a place of rejoicing. Whatever it is that you have need of, do it from a place that as if you already have it. Walk in that spirit, that attitude of gratitude of already having. Yeah. So I love you once again, family. And I leave this with you. Live life on purpose, by purpose, for purpose, with purpose. Much love. And guess what? You know what I say? I love you, and there's nothing you could do about it. Take care of yourself. Until the next time. Oh, one more thing. I can reiterate. Sit back and watch. You don't have to say a word this time. Don't get frustrated. Don't get angry. Don't give them your power. Much love.